Howdy. Hi, everybody.
Ah, you scared
I
me.
scared Dylan. He wasn't expecting it because we're live early today by nearly an hour and a half. And Dylan didn't know until just now. He just
Yeah,
learned.
I just, we usually start hanging out 3 hours before the show and just start talking.
Yeah, oftentimes we don't say anything. So my big howdy really scared him.
Uh huh.
Everything. But yes, we are live early today. We are recording today's show, however, because Dylan and I both have very busy days. But instead of missing the show, we wanted to make sure that we still got something out to everybody. So we're live early, and the show will still premiere on time. So that's pretty dope. Dylan here at Dilly Sanders on Twitter. Myself, Ross Jackson at Ross Jacksonola. This is Dylan and Ross Say Sports here on Full Press Coverage, Full Press Radio Network. How are you doing today, Dylan?
Ross, I'm doing good, and welcome to Dylan and Ross Davis Sports. We're live early today. That's good. I'm joking. All right, yes, I'm doing good.
I was gonna let you go. Let's do it again.
No, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's a good day, Ross. It's a good day.
It is
It's a
good
sad day. It's a bittersweet day.
Why?
I'll
Why
tell
is
you-
that?
I'll tell you
Why is
what.
that?
Because I woke up. I didn't wake up to it, but it
He's
happened.
still asleep. Actually, Dylan is.
I didn't wake up. But I want to share. Let's take a look back, Ross, because today, Paul Maneri is retiring
Yes.
from as the head coach of the MLB.
Of the MLB? Of the LSU
Yeah,
Tigers, you
of
mean?
the LSU Tigers. Yeah, sorry. LSU Tigers.
He's been very busy.
And I want to take a look back at both of our favorite LSU moments. Our favorite LSU moment ever.
Yep.
Let's take a look back at this together, Ross.
I already know which one you're going to.
With a great post-game press conference from Paul Maneri as well.
Off the wall, one run is in. A two-run double for Todd Peterson.
Todd
And
Peterson.
The bench explodes.
Todd Peterson.
What was your mindset when you stepped in the batter's box?
Go yard. I mean, I'm a pitcher. Why not swing as hard as I can? I got nothing to lose.
What did Paul Maneri tell you before you walked up there?
Well, I mean, at first, he said, just go up there, don't swing the bat, don't do anything. And then it changed the pitch, and I was like, he's getting scared out there. He's like, yeah, did you ever hit in high school? I go, I hit bombs. He's like, oh, I can swing away.
Todd, when's the last time you've had an at-bat in a competitive baseball game?
High school, I guess. Coach, I'll be honest, I didn't hit in high school. My coach didn't let me. I hit BP a couple times. I did hit nukes, I'll tell you that. But yeah,
You didn't even hit in the games in high school?
no.
Oh,
He wouldn't let
my
me. He didn't want me to
Lord.
get hurt, but I guess it paid off. All the
So
batting
you lied
practice.
to me?
Coach, I wanted to swing. I had to.
Thank you for lying to me, Todd.
But it really goes deeper than even that, because apparently Paul Maneri had like his Todd Peterson's dad came and backed him up that he had been hitting in high
that's
school.
Funny. Jeez.
But shout out to Paul Maneri. People like to share opinions of Paul Maneri. He's not the greatest LSU coach of all time, of course. That's Skip Bertman. But he won a College World Series. He was close to another one. He's been close a couple of times. It felt like the right time to move on. But as an LSU student, as an LSU fan growing up, Paul Maneri, shout out and thank you for the 15 years, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And of those 15 years, as you mentioned, 2009 won a championship, won the SEC championship in 2009, 2012, 15, and 17. So 4 of those. And then before he got to LSU, he also won 4 Big East tournaments and 4 Big East conferences as well, and has actually won the SEC tournament 6 times as well. So 1,500 wins in his career, 71 and 43 in tournament play. So huge.
Yeah,
Huge
and
career.
now LSU's about to throw the bag at somebody else. They got Kim Mulkey
Right.
to coach their women's basketball team. Now, who are they going to throw the bag at to coach their baseball team.
It's gotta be a huge personality. I mean, you've got Ed Ogeron, you've got Will Wade, you've got Kim Mulkey. Like, you have to have a huge personality to fit in with the rest of these guys.
And it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be hard to top. Paul Mainieri was a personality.
He was a personality, yeah.
I went to Paul Mainieri coaching camps whenever I was younger.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was. I played baseball for like 12 years growing up. I've technically been coached by Paul Mainieri. So
Pretty big.
Shout out to Coach Paul. That's the one time I've ever been extremely dehydrated and almost passed out. Was at a Paul Mainieri coaching camp.
Wow, Coach Paul Mainieri keeping water away from kids. That's
yeah,
crazy.
he looked at me. He said, "No water for you," and spat at me.
Oh my goodness. I could not picture him being mean.
No,
honestly.
he was not. He was not.
Yeah. Of course he's not. Of course you're lying. Like, of course that's a joke. But yeah, no, I was just thinking, like, I could not picture him being mean at all. Yeah, no, I mean, so I mean, you know college baseball a bit much better than I know college baseball. Do you have somebody that is in mind, that you would think, hey, that would be a good hire by LSU?
They have a guy on their staff, Nolan Kane, who used to be a pitcher, at LSU.
Mm-hmm.
But
A homegrown aspect there.
yeah. But like I said, there's going to be some people. There's a coach out of Tennessee, I believe, that is his time at Tennessee's coming to an end, and then there's a lot of people vying for him. I don't know the coaching ranks as much as I might, as much as one might.
That's understandable. Would it be interesting to sort of see how it all goes about? I mean, again, like, you got to follow up a hire like Kim Mulkey. Like, that's a huge hire, and here you are now with another coaching position open at your university. Like, you got to come through on this one. So it'd be interesting to see how it goes. But yeah, it's a bittersweet day in terms of losing a coach there, but great that he,
Let's see.
retires.
I've heard two names.
Okay.
One is O'Sullivan. I don't know who that is. I've seen the last name. Kevin O'Sullivan, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Florida's head coach currently.
Ooh. I can rub that in Brandon's face all day long.
Oh, that would be hilarious. And then the other one is Vitello. Coach. Vitello baseball coach is Tony Vitello, who used to be Tennessee's head coach. He is 42, so it'd be getting a little bit of a younger guy in there. He's 127 and 65 as a head coach.
Not bad. And
then Kevin O'Sullivan is 584 and 275 as a head coach.
Okay. Both good options.
Mm-hmm. But it is believed that Kevin O'Sullivan is going to get the first call.
How old is Kevin O'Sullivan?
52.
I mean, he's clearly, I was going to say, he's clearly been around longer.
Mm-hmm. And he has 7 I think 1 national championship.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Florida get one a couple years ago, I believe?
I think so.
Yes, in 2017. In 2017, they were the College World Series champions. In 2018, they also got to the semifinals.
Mm-hmm.
He's been Florida's coach since 2008. So since 2008, he's gotten NCAA Super Regional. He's gotten to the College World Series. He's World Series runner-up another time. Got into the World Series. Another World Series finalist, semifinals a couple years later. College World Series again. College World Series champions, then College World Series semifinals.
Yeah, he's also a 3-time SEC Coach of the Year, 2010, 14, and 18, and Baseball America Coach of the Year, 2011, and D1 Baseball Coach of the Year in 2017 when they won the national championship.
I've got to believe maybe it's Kevin O'Sullivan.
Yeah, it would make sense. So, But big day. Big day for LSU.
All right, Ross, what was your favorite thing from Twitter? You can move on from college.
Well, my favorite thing from Twitter changed the moment that that you and I jumped on this call because somebody was talking about how annoying ratio tweets are, and Dylan ended up responding to that tweet by ratioing the tweet. Which in and of itself to me was hysterical. But my favorite thing from Twitter is that Devin Jackson has his Twitter account back.
Oh, 100%.
Welcome back, D-Jax. Unfortunately, no longer they're verified for the moment, but he'll earn it back, and I know that about him. I know that about him very much.
Yeah, I'm a big fan, and someone now needs to hire Devin Jackson. Kevin Jackson, Devin Jackson, because he's
also.
leaving.
You know what? Whoever Kevin Jackson is out there that's listening right now, you deserve to get hired too.
I'm gonna Google Kevin Jackson.
That's the truth.
Kevin Jackson. What?
Alexa could not find Kevin Jackson out there anywhere.
Oh wow! Shout out to Kevin Jackson, 4-time NCAA Division I All-American winner, wrestler.
Oh yeah,
Thrice for the LSU.
Oh
And
yeah,
once for the Iowa State Cyclones.
somebody's.
So he won. He won. He was the NCAA champion 3 times in a row as a wrestler at LSU, and then LSU canceled the wrestling program, so he went to Iowa State and won it there.
Dang. He's like, it's cool. I'll just do it over here then.
Yeah,
Good for him. Good
Dope.
for him.
I didn't know that, but now I'm all for him. You know,
Yeah.
what a dope guy.
Shout out Kevin Jackson and Devin Jackson. Hire them both if you can.
He already has a job, Ross. He currently works as the U.S. National Freestyle Developmental Coach for USA Wrestling.
Good for him. Give him a promotion. There's always more that can be done.
I
There's
always love finding these athletes randomly, Ross. Because Kevin Jackson is a Olympic gold medalist, 2-time world champion, 3-time World Cup gold medalist, 2-time Pan American Games gold medalist, 2-time Pan American champion, and 4-time NCAA All-American.
I love it.
Once again, thrice for LSU and then once for Iowa State.
It's incredible. So yeah, it's gonna be great. So that was it. That's it. That's my favorite thing from Twitter today. Very simple. Very simple. So Dylan, last night you did your absolute best to curse 3 teams. Those 3 teams were the Milwaukee Bucks, the Los Angeles Lakers, and the Denver Nuggets. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Yesterday, you predicted that the Milwaukee Bucks, Los Angeles Lakers, and Denver Nuggets were going to were going to win in an attempt to continue your streak of announcing that you are a Suns fan and then announcing Go Grizzlies on Twitter the other day. Last night, the Milwaukee Bucks won 113-84 over the Miami Heat. The Los Angeles Lakers won 109-95. The Denver Nuggets won 120-115. Safe to say the strategy did not work yesterday. But here's what I think happened. The other 2 you declared on Twitter. These 3 games you did not declare on Twitter, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You only said them here on the show.
All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Twitter right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to tweet out that tonight. I'm going to tweet out tonight's winners.
And you've got either
I'm going Hawks.
who are going to be taking on the New York Knicks on ESPN tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Hawks, Celtics.
Celtics will be facing the Brooklyn Nets at 7:30 Eastern on ABC.
And Mavericks.
Who will be taking on the the Clippers, who will be hosting the Clippers at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time on ESPN.
Yep. So those are the 3, Ross.
So your official picks are the Atlanta Hawks, the Boston Celtics, and the Dallas Mavericks, right? Mm-hmm. Those are the ones that you're tweeting about. Who are all the home teams tonight, by the by?
What do you say?
Who are all the home teams tonight?
Yep. Yep.
I am actually rooting for the Dallas Mavericks. I just think they're more interesting than the Los Angeles Clippers. I think it's too early to count the Clippers out, right? It's only 2 games. Now, if they go into a 3-0 hole, then that's a very different story. But going down 2-0, it's a whole thing. There's time for adjustment. So I'm pretty.
Not, Ross. Don't lie.
I'm pretty. There's time. There's time for adjustment, especially when you have Kawhi Leonard on your team. I am a little bit worried because they have Paul George on their team, but for the most part, I'm not going to count them out just yet. I think that's unfair. However, I'm pulling for the Mavericks. I'm like legitimately pulling for the Mavericks in this one. Now, we unfortunately don't get a Madison Square Garden game tonight, but we do get a State Farm Arena game tonight for the Atlanta Hawks.
And Ross, might I say, a State Farm Arena that's at full capacity.
Yes. So that is going to be a ton of fun. And that full capacity is 16,888. So about 17,000, basically.
That's a lot. I got to be real, Ross. That is a lot.
And it's full capacity for Atlanta, which is a team that hasn't been watching a team win anything in quite a while. Well, except for the soccer team. Everything. The Braves have been okay, but this is very exciting. Particularly a young Hawks team that felt close last year, that's continuing to get better, and now here they are in the playoffs, tied, going into the 3rd game of the series up against the New York Knicks. This is such a great series.
I mean, it makes sense. 4-5 seeds obviously are very close by. These two teams specifically are tied records.
Yeah.
And both ended the season very, very well. The series tied 1-1. Hawks might be worth a mention. Are 25-11 at home, and the Knicks are 16-20 on away games.
16-20 is not terrible away from home.
Yeah, that's fair.
But Atlanta very good at home.
Mavericks 21-15 at home, and Clippers 21-15 at away games. So you never know. Yeah. There's no advantage there.
Right. Absolutely. And then the other game that we're gonna have, I'm a little bit less interested. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little bit less interested in the New York Nets. Excuse me, the Brooklyn Nets and Boston Celtics game. That series to me has not been very entertaining, but Brooklyn is up 2-0. I have no reason to expect that they're going to lose tonight, except for the fact that it's at home for Boston. But
yeah, listen, it's that game's that series is a scrimmage, a glorified scrimmage,
right
at this point,
right.
There's been
It feels
nothing.
like. Remember where we found out that there used to be a college versus NFL game? That's what this feels like.
I want to ask you what you think about the controversial first take thing today. Everyone's talking about.
Oh, what was the controversial first take thing today?
Max said it would be worse. It would be a worst departure for the Nets to lose, to not win the World Series, not to win the finals, than it would be for the Knicks to lose in round 1.
I actually kind of agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the expectation for the Nets is that they can win a championship. And so it's a disappointing departure for them to make it to the finals and not win their championship. Whereas the Knicks had low expectations as a whole, and it's just exciting to see them in the playoffs. And so if they exit, it's disappointing, but I don't think that it's worse than than not matching up to the expectations that are there for the Brooklyn Nets, who would then be so close to meeting those expectations. Right now, the Knicks have already exceeded expectation.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree. Like it's it's like no one really expected the Knicks to do anything before the season. They made the playoffs as a 4th seed.
Yeah,
The Nets are supposed to win a World Series. I keep saying the World Series.
I keep saying
They're
World
supposed to win
Series.
a finals. They're supposed to win a
Right.
final.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. I don't feel like they've exceeded anything to this point. They haven't exceeded expectations with the Knicks have. Now, would it be worse for viewership or for the fan bases to see the Knicks get knocked out? Probably. I think that the Knicks being knocked out in the first round would be worse in terms of a fan response or a fan thing than the Nets getting to the finals and losing. Like in their individual markets, their individual fan bases, I think that the Knicks loss would take a hit on a larger scale than the Nets losing in the championship.
This is interesting. I didn't know this, but the Minnesota Timberwolves sent D'Angelo Russell. How sad is this? The Minnesota Timberwolves sent D'Angelo Russell and Jalen Noel to the game 1 of the first-round playoff series between the Lakers Suns to feel what it was like to play in a playoff series, to be in a
Jeez.
playoff atmosphere.
Jeez. Is the idea to like prep them for their playoff run next season? I don't know. That's kind of sad.
I was gonna say, is that not sad? To show
like-
them what it's like to play among a hectic playoff domain. The T-Wolves reportedly plan to continue sending players to big playoff games throughout the postseason in order for them to gain perspective on what it takes to play at this high of a level. Yeesh.
I don't think that's going to work for the Timberwolves. I don't think that's going to work for them, right? Like, isn't that just going to give those players an opportunity to be like, I want to play with a team that's going to go to the playoffs. This looks fun, you know?
Man,
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
I don't know.
That's
I don't
so
know that's
weird.
I don't know. That's going to work for them the way that they.
They're
might
like,
think
wow,
about it.
this is fun.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
a free agent.
Right.
Might as well, let's go see. They
wonder if I
probably
can
won't be
catch on
sending
with
any
one of
free
these
agents.
teams.
Yeah. Chris Paul has now lost 11 straight playoff games officiated by Scott Foster.
Listen, Scott Foster, stop it.
That's it.
Stop it, Scott Foster.
More like stopster.
Wow, got him.
Scott fostering a negative feel towards him.
Jeez, on fire.
Thank you. CP 3 more games lost against Scott Foster, and I think I might go crazy.
You're working really hard on these. And I love them so much. Oh my goodness. I mean, does that eventually become something that you kind of go, we should do something about this. We should look at this.
I mean, Chris Paul's mentioning it, so probably, yeah.
Yeah. Like, there's got to be something there, right? Like, as much power as players have in the NBA.
I also find it weird that they have two brothers, the Tony brothers, coaching, refereeing games together.
Why does that bother you?
It was a joke. It's a joke because it's just one man named Tony Brothers.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. That was probably way funnier to me than it was to anybody else, but I found that extremely funny.
Howard's McCore Maker, the highest rated prospect to sign with an HBCU, is declaring for the NBA draft, but won't sign with an agent.
So he's going to figure out what they have to say about him. And he's going to return to Howard. I like it. Another year of Howard being on the map. These HBCUs, man, it's all coming together.
They'll be called up.
You have a combine now, thanks to the Senior Bowl. You're seeing these players recruit. You're seeing great coaches take positions in college football at HBCU programs. It's good.
I want to ask you now about my least favorite thing from Twitter. Is that okay? Before we
yeah,
get a
of
break?
course.
Let's see. I need to find it again.
Does that have to do with annoying comments on on the work of female writers?
Well, that's always one. It's this tweet here from 24/7 Sports, Ross, on biggest one-hit wonder college football team since 2000.
Whoa, shots fired.
Number one being LSU 2019. I want to ask 24/7 Sports, what about being the team with the most national championships in this given time frame, other than Alabama, screams one-hit wonder?
Yeah, I'm very curious about this. Like, also, isn't it too early to put Baylor on this list? Like, I feel like this should be between 2000 and 2010. Or between 2000 and 2015, like the next the 15-year thing, as opposed to the last 20 years, because isn't it a little too early to say 2 years removed from something that it was a one-hit wonder?
Especially the 1 year removed was a pandemic,
right?
The weird season.
Yeah, so it just seems weird to me to have that there.
But it's just mind-boggling that they're calling LSU a one-hit wonders. Whenever, let's see, LSU football. I want to see what they've done since 2000, the year what they're calling the time frame for this. It's 3 national championships, other national championship appearances, and then a couple SEC championships, right? So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it, Ross.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I was sending a message to somebody very quickly.
Sounds like you're playing the drums.
Sorry.
What do you think? Do you think that they're a one-hit wonder, Ross?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Should I?
I don't think so, right? It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Whatever, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. We can go to break, but that came to my attention, and that was weird.
Yeah, it is very strange. Yeah, I think you have to give more time. It's like ruling out a draft class before 3 years of it. All of this stuff, like, it just doesn't make sense. So, all right, we're going to hit our break here. When we come back, we got more on the other side. Dylan Ross, Say Sports, Full Press Coverage, Full Press Radio Network. Bloop. We should do something fun.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. Bracket fight, maybe?
I'm down for a bracket fight.
Love a bracket fight.
A Friday bracket fight? Friday fright? I don't know if I told you this, Ross, but tonight I think I'm going to go to the softball game.
Good.
Super regional.
Dope.
I gotta see Aaliyah Andrews at least once, right?
Oh man, absolutely. Here, Aaliyah.
I think I'm gonna do that. That's at 6. So it actually helps out a lot that we recorded it early, because now I can go to the game and I'll be tweeting from it and stuff, and that'll be fun.
That's perfect. Are you going as a thing?
No, I'm just going as.
You're just going. Okay, all right. I don't want to say too much, but
yeah. No, I'm just going as a student.
Dope.
Since they're free, it's a free playoff baseball game. Why wouldn't I go?
Heck yeah, That's what I'm
versus
saying.
Florida State. And if they lose, it'll be their last game. But I want to go at least once, right?
Yeah.
What bracket fight do you want to do? I want to do a bracket fight.
We should do. What should we bracket fight? Is there like a bracket fight for like historical? No, we shouldn't do historical moments. We shouldn't do that. That could go south very quickly, and that's
All
exactly the problem.
Pearl Harbor
like the
versus
Civil War. Like
Pearl Harbor
all right,
versus
all right.
Civil War.
Like, all right, let's refresh, change, do something different.
We've already done rappers, right?
Yeah.
Have we done albums?
No.
Have we done albums?
I don't think we've done albums. But I also don't know that I can do that one.
Oh, okay. All right then. Oh, here we go. Best Galaxy Opal Point Guard Tournament, NBA 2K20 My Team.
What? What does any of that mean? Jeez. None of that even makes sense.
Best MLB First Baseman. Greatest basketball player of all time.
Let's do it. Because we're back anyway. All right, everybody. We are back here. Dylan and Ross Save Sports, Full Press Coverage, Full Press Radio Network. Why don't we do that one, but we're not able to choose. Like, we have to eliminate in the first round, like, the top 4 most obvious options or something like that.
I don't know. Like, listen, I'm looking, Ross. And there are some of these players that I don't know a lot of the old guys.
All right, we don't have to do that. Dylan and I are searching for a bracket fight. We were considering. So what? Keep searching for a different bracket fight. In the meanwhile, we'll have this conversation. We were considering one that was like greatest basketball player of all time. But the issue with that one is that, first of all, it's too incendiary, and secondly, like, do you find the greatest of all time conversation to be pretty? Do you find it to be fruitful, or do you find it to be frivolous?
Oh, it's frivolous.
It's completely frivolous, right? Because there's context. There's too much context necessary between all of these things, right? Like, what do you care most about? It's mostly subjective in a way, and so because of that, it kind of depends upon what you value. Like, we might value two things differently. You know, like, do you value stats or do you value championships? That's always going to be a question, particularly in the basketball conversation, the football conversation too, actually. But
Yeah. Do you want to do we do too many food ones? Are those just the easiest?
those are the most fun because they're good. You get good opinions out of them without it being like dumb. You know,
I'm not, and you're not pitting anybody against each other. You're just pitting food against each other,
yeah.
right? So we could do a food one. This is a snack food bracket.
All right,
We've
let's
done
do snack
tier
foods.
lists. We've done tier lists, but
But never a bracket fight.
oh, we have not done this. And now, you know what? I'm all for it. I'm all in on this one now. We're gonna do a ultimate snack food bracket fight because it starts off with a banger.
Ooh, that is a banger. Okay, all right. We got to set parameters. We have to set parameters. What's the situation? What's the snack situation here? Is this like middle of the day? Need a little something around 2 p.m. between lunch and dinner kind of snack? Or is it like the snack that you would go to if you were hungry?
I think if you're at the store, I'm trying to think of what snack. You go into it's about 2 p.m. You go into your cabinet, you have a bunch of snacks. This is what you're grabbing.
Great.
But I think that is
But I'm not
unfair to.
Yeah. Bless you.
Thank you. I would say it's unfair to some of these because some snacks are meant for specific occasions,
Right.
such as our first matchup, sunflower seeds.
Yeah. That's a very outdoor snack.
Yeah,
That's not
that
something
is
you're going to eat at home.
something
on
I
your
would
couch.
only ever eat in the middle of playing a baseball game.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I love them, but that might cause them to lose round one. But
Yeah.
I will say they're an elite snack if you're talking about just playing baseball.
Yeah. I think I would agree with that. But overall, they're going up against Cheez-Its here. Cheez-Its have a way, way more versatile like they have a way more useful or excuse me, versatile like frame of availability and frame of selectivity. So I think I would go Cheez-Its here. Because you're gonna more likely grab those out of the pantry if you're just looking for something to eat, like a quick snack.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
Cool.
Fig Newtons versus Nutter Butters.
Oh, this is easy for me.
I think I know where you're gonna go, Ross.
Where are you going with this?
I'm going Fig Newton.
I'm going Fig Newtons, baby. Get those
Figgy,
Nutter
figgy,
Butters
new
out of here.
news.
Pretty figgy new news, baby. I love Fig Newtons. Hate figs, love Fig Newtons.
Triscuit versus Veggie Straws. I did not expect to see Veggie Straws.
I did
in this.
not expect to see veggie straws.
But
and
shout out to Veggie Straws.
shout out to veggie straws.
Because I will say Triscuits are good, but you have to have you'd have to have like a pepper jelly cream cheese or something.
You gotta have something with it. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not eating a Triscuit by itself. Trash.
Particularly an original Triscuit. Like you give me the cracked pepper Triscuits. I don't know if it's the crack or if it's the pepper, but I love it. Those I'm totally fine with. But if I'm talking about original Triscuits, then I'm gonna go veggie straws here.
I'm going Veggie Straws. Easy. I love Veggie Straws so much. Sea salt Veggie Straws. Ooh. Honey Maid versus Hers potato chips. I gotta be real, Ross. I love a good graham cracker.
I think it's graham crackers here. Like that particular brand of potato chips, I'm not a fan of. They're too airy. I don't feel like I'm actually eating anything. So I think I would go with graham crackers here.
Let's go.
And you know, I'm a honey fan. So
Jack Link's original beef jerky versus Pop Chips potato.
I'm gonna let you do this because I can only eat one of these, and you know what I mean. But I do have an opinion here. But I'm gonna let you start this one off.
I would go beef jerky. I love beef jerky.
I would go beef jerky too, even though I can't eat it. I would go beef jerky. I'm not a fan of pop chips.
I'm gonna be real. Me neither. They are. You know who has the best popcorn chip? Pop chip. Quaker.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Also, can I give a shout out to Quaker rice cakes, specifically the chocolate flavored Quaker rice cakes?
Oh, I've not had those.
Ross, go get them the first chance you get. Next time you're at the store. Wait, all right, bye, Ross.
Wait, you didn't mean it right now?
No, the chocolate and the caramel ones. Do not get the apple. Do not get the apple ones. The apple ones are trash.
Okay,
apple cinnamon, terrible rice cake flavor. But
That stinks
chocolate
because that
ones,
sounds like it should be amazing.
I know, but it is terrible. I literally had one, didn't finish the rice cake.
Wow. Speaking of, by the way, caramel coconut Oreos, amazing,
That sounds like it.
amazing. All right.
But let's go beef jerky. Wheat thins versus pretzel sticks.
Oh, I love
this is
both
not
of these.
This is not a round one matchup.
No, wow. Oh, that's rough. I love both of these, and you could eat both of these with something. You could eat both of these by themselves.
Oh yeah,
You'd be perfectly happy.
I will throw it at pretzel sticks because Ross, this is the pretzel sticks bag that comes with the nacho cheese.
All right, let's go pretzel sticks.
I'm pretty sure that this is the
fine
snack
with
that
either
comes
of
with
these.
the cheese, right? Because it's the snack trays.
Oh yeah, probably.
Cheese nips versus Munchos. My mother loves Munchos.
Oh really?
I'm gonna call it. I'm calling my mom. Because
I love a Dylan's mom appearance.
Hey, mother, you are on Dylan and Ross Save Sports. Is it Munchos that you really like? The chips?
I love Munchos.
Munchos it is.
All right,
Done.
we're doing a bracket fight where we pick snack foods, and I saw Munchos, and I was like, I'll pick that for my mom if that's what she likes. So
Yes.
Munchos is winning. Munchos is advancing.
I love Munchos, and because I'm your mom, that probably should count for 2.
All right,
That's right.
well,
That's
we'll
right.
think-
We got to
we'll
get it
think
past
about
a couple rounds.
All right, what's your other favorite snack? Favorite chip or snack? So we'll keep it in mind.
Funyuns.
Yeah, Funyuns. I see them.
There we go. All right. Well, I will talk to you later, mother.
All right. I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Munchos it is.
Shout out to my mom, the notary lady. She'll. I'm gonna throw a plug from my mom here real quick.
Yeah.
She got all your notary needs. Hit me up if you're in Louisiana. You need a notary. That's my mom, the notary lady.
I actually am in need of a notary, but I'm not in Louisiana right now, or I'm not in Baton Rouge.
Well, I'll see what my mom can do for you.
I love it. We need to get our our paperwork signed for marriage.
My mom
right.
also is ordained, so
Nice.
she could marry you.
Nice.
Goldfish versus Nilla wafers.
Shout out Nilla wafers, but the answer is goldfish.
That's true.
What else?
I can't throw away goldfish in round 1.
No. And there's you could get the 64-ounce carton of them. Like no way. Wow.
Oreo versus Milano.
This is basically the opposite of one another. I got to go Oreo, especially.
It's not even close, Ross.
Yeah, especially normal Oreos,
Ugh,
regular
not even
Oreos.
close. Chips Ahoy versus this is some beef. Chips Ahoy versus Keebler Chips Deluxe.
Dang.
It's Chips
I
Ahoy.
feel
all
like
the
it's
way.
Chips Ahoy, right?
100% all the way. It's
This
Chips
I feel like I'm looking at actual brand
Ooh.
versus store brand.
Ross, can I tell you about one of my guiltiest pleasures of all time?
Is it combos?
It's combos. I love combos so much.
Do you like the pizza flavored combos?
I like them all.
I used to love those. Those and the sharp
That's
cheddar
my
ones.
all time gas station snack is combos. It's what I get at every time I'm in a gas station. Well, not every time I'm in a gas station, but if I'm in a gas station looking for a snack,
Yeah.
I'm going straight to combos. And they used to have dessert combo flavors. They don't anymore. They used to
didn't
have
know that.
chocolate peanut butter pretzel combos, and they're Ross.
Oh, that sounds amazing. That sounds too good to be true. I don't
don't
blame
know.
them for discontinuing them.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't do them anymore, but combos, they used to have dessert flavors, and they were ooh.
That sounds good as hell.
Snack.
Well, I think we're going with the cheddar cheese combos here over the Toll House crackers.
Chocolate fudge pretzel
Oh,
and caramel cream
oh.
pretzel. Oh,
Can you find them on Amazon?
I don't know, but I'm about if we can, you know what I'm saying. All right,
Dylan's
we're
about to
going
buy.
with
Dylan's about to buy a bag of 10-year-old combos.
chocolate. Let's see, chocolate fudge pretzel combos. Let's see, 7-layer dip tortilla combos.
What?
This bag looks 20 years old.
Amazing.
All right, let's move on. This is an interesting distinction. Cheetos Crunchy versus Andy Cap's cheddar fries.
Yes, the cheddar fries. So I have to go with Cheetos Crunchy here because I like Andy Caps, but not the cheddar fries.
Exactly. So we'll move on. We'll save those for later. Yeah, hopefully hot fries make an appearance.
Yeah.
Snyder's honey mustard and onion pretzels versus Better Made. I've never had any of the Better Mades. I do like the Snyder's.
Yeah, I don't know what Better Made is, but
All right, well, let's move on.
yeah.
Lay's chips versus pretzel chips.
Oh, my take might be controversial here, but I'm kind of feeling the pretzel chips.
Wow.
If I go to the store, but I guess I have to consider this is multiple flavors. This isn't just basic Lay's, right? Because I love Lay's barbecue chips. Those are some of my favorites, and in fact, actually, I love Lay's classic chips too. So maybe we should go with that. But I do love the pretzel. Oh, these are also pretzel everything chips, which are not my favorite. Those kind of taste too much like the caraway seed or whatever's on it.
Yeah. All right, let's go with Lay's then.
Yeah.
Teddy Grahams Honey versus Snackwells. Well, yeah, we already know it's Teddy
That's-
Grahams, right?
Yeah, it's Teddy Grahams. It's easy.
Easy. Do you eat the head first?
Yeah,
Okay, smart.
so I'm a sociopath.
Do you? I don't, because I don't bite them in
Or
half.
rather- or
I
rather, I'm
specifically,
not a
I don't.
sociopath.
I don't beat them. I don't eat them. I don't bite them and eat them in half. I bite the head off specifically, like and leave the arms. The head is the first part I eat. Pringles chips versus Club crackers. Can I say a controversial take, Ross? Because I'm feeling the Club crackers. I can eat a Club cracker by itself, and
I love Club crackers.
they're so buttery.
They're so good.
They're so good. I think we should go these.
I would go Club crackers over Pringles. I'm not a fan of Pringles.
Any day of the week. Okay,
Pringles
good.
Pringles chips to me feel like they shouldn't be that way.
Cheez-It versus Fig Newton. I think it's Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its, yeah.
Okay, good. The 1 seed moves on. Veggie straws, sea salt versus graham crackers. I go veggie straws.
I'm keeping veggie straws. I'm keeping veggie straws.
All right. Beef jerky versus pretzel sticks. I'm going beef jerky.
Oh, I was thinking pretzel sticks. Okay, so we have a disagreement.
I'm willing to give you pretzel sticks because beef jerky is like a meal.
It really is. Like I think of beef jerky not really that much as a snack.
Because I feel like if I open a bag of beef jerky, I'm not going to stop, but I'm going to feel full after.
Yeah.
I can have like a snack tray can hold me over.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
down
go
to get
pretzel
pretzels
sticks.
now.
Let's
I'm
do
going
pretzel
pretzels
sticks.
now. Munchos versus goldfish.
Oh,
Oops,
sorry.
sorry, mom.
Sorry,
Mom.
it's got to be goldfish. It's got to
Sorry,
be
mom.
goldfish.
It's goldfish. Sorry. Munchos got it.
Oh,
Shine.
wow. Look at this. The classic battle right here.
And I gotta say, I'm going Oreo.
I'm going Oreo.
Because I prefer Chips Ahoy Chewy chocolate chips.
Oh,
That is
interesting.
cookies. If it was Chewy Chips Ahoy, I would pick Chips Ahoy, but it's not. So I'm going Oreos.
Let's go. I'm down. I don't think cookies are supposed to be that tough anyway.
Combo versus Cheetos.
Unless you have this one. This one's all you.
It's combo. So I'm
Yeah.
I'm going all the way.
They're both really good. Like I'm both.
Yeah, I
on
do
board-
love.
I'm
I
on
love
board
them
with either.
both. I love them
Yeah.
both. Hanover's versus Lay's. I'm going Lay's.
Yeah.
These are too hard sometimes. They're
Yeah.
good flavor, but too hard.
Yeah.
Teddy Grahams versus Club Crackers. This is all you. I'm letting you pick this one.
Ooh, man. This is actually tough. I'm gonna go Teddy Grahams.
Okay.
I do love Club crackers, but I'm gonna go Teddy Grahams.
All right, Cheez-It versus Veggie Straws. Cheez-It.
Cheese it. Number 1 moves on.
Pretzel Sticks versus Goldfish.
Goldfish. The cheese is making a run right now.
Oreo versus Combos.
Oh, my favorite snack versus your favorite snack.
I'll give you Oreos.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm fine going. Combos has made a bigger run than I expected.
All right. Well, Oreos it is.
But also, Combos is my favorite snack. It's my favorite gas station snack. Let's be real.
That's fair. Oreo is something I could go to. Like I'll never have a bag of combos in the house, even when I could eat them.
Oh, I would never. I would never
Yeah.
like buy Oreos from this. Buy Combos from the store. That is specifically, I'm on the road and I want a snack. And it's
That's
Combos.
fair.
But Lay's versus Teddy Grahams. I'm going Lay's.
Lay's.
All right. No real upsets here. Cheez-Its versus Goldfish.
All right.
Ooh,
My vote is Goldfish.
my vote's Cheez-It.
Oh, okay. Well, you let me have the last one, so you the cheeses can move on.
No, we can talk about this.
They're both essentially the exact same. I just think that
Are we only basing it off of the flavors that were shown in this picture? Because I would argue that as much as I love Cheez-Its, white cheddar Cheez-Its might be the best snack of all time.
I think because there are some photos where they're showing multiple flavors and others were only showing one flavor. I think it's intentionally geared to that. But I hear what you're saying. If that's the case, I would go Cheez-Its though.
But because the Goldfish flavor blasted are also way better.
True.
But I'm just saying, I don't know. If I'm at the store, I'm grabbing Cheez-Its before Goldfish any day of the week.
Okay, let's go Cheez-Its.
Okay, sorry. I don't know. Sorry, Ross. I don't want to hurt your feelings.
You're not.
Oreo versus Lay's.
Oreos.
Easy. Cheez-It versus Oreo.
Boy, this is
Cheese versus chocolate.
right. This is rough.
A battle.
Okay, here's my thinking. Oreos for me really come in clutch after a meal. So they're less of a snack that I would go to if I needed something to tide me over between meals. If I'm going over for something that I want to like tide me over, then I'm probably going Cheez-Its.
Yeah. If I'm going snacks, I'm going Cheez-It.
Yeah.
This is specifically going off of the definition of snack.
Right.
I'm going
Right.
Cheez-It.
Oreo borders the line of dessert for me.
Yeah, I think of Oreo as a dessert. Late at night, let's crack open the Oreos. Cheese is definitely middle of the day.
Yeah.
Tostitos versus Corn Nuts.
I mean, assuming we're talking Tostitos and a dip of some sort,
You gotta.
Yeah, I'm
You
all
gotta.
Tostitos.
You gotta. Easy. Fritos versus Bugles.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say it's Fritos as a snack for me, but Bugles as a toy.
I'm saying. That's what I was gonna say. Bugles add the function of being able to put them on your fingers and eating them, and for that, I think they should move on because
Let's do it.
how iconic.
Let's do
And
it.
also, original Fritos.
I love original Fritos. I'm a huge fan of corn chips, but the functionality is great. Oh, okay.
Like, this also is kind of similar. I will say it's similar to the Oreo, where I love moon pies, but I'm not know if I'm grabbing one in the middle of the day.
Right, same. But I also feel the same way about fruit snacks.
Oh no, fruit snacks are a perfect snack for me.
Yeah.
Middle of the ooh. I
it's-
don't know. This is rough. If we're also keep in mind if we eliminate moon pie round one, we might not be allowed back in Mobile, Alabama, for the Senior Bowl next year.
Didn't you get a moon pie latte or something like that?
I did, and it was so good.
Should we advance moon pie just to secure our status in Mobile?
Yeah, let's do it.
That feels very important to me.
Slim Jim versus Kettle Brand potato chips. Ooh.
I love Kettle Brand.
I love a good kettle chip, but I also snack. My second favorite gas station snack is a Slim Jim. I love me some snap into a Slim Jim. I say we should move them on for the sake of the ghost of Macho Man Randy Savage.
Let's do it. That sold me. I'm done.
Funyuns versus Nutty Buddy. Oh,
man.
This is not a round one matchup.
Wow.
Oh,
we really
my
wanted to take into
God.
account the fact that your mom mentioned Funyuns, but Nutty Buddies? Nutty Buddies are so good.
You got the layers.
Chocolate covered peanut
you-
butter
do you-
wafers.
do you- do
name
you-
something better.
Do you peel them apart?
Of course I do.
But again, we do have to take into account that we set the parameters.
That's right. We're going for snacks
you
here,
gra-
not
are you-
desserts.
Are you grabbing a Nutty Buddy in the middle of the day?
I feel like I would grab a Nutty Buddy in the middle of the day before I would grab an Oreo in the middle of the day. Because Nutty Buddy does have a savory aspect to it with the peanut butter. Mm-hmm. And peanut butter is one of my favorite snacks. Like, if I could just put peanut butter on something and eat it, then I'm happy with that. So I do feel like I would grab a Nutty Buddy in the middle of the day.
I grew up on Funyuns, so Funyuns have an emotional connection.
I think Funyuns are probably the better snack. Nutty Buddy is the better treat.
But I did eat a lot of I would say there's a difference. If we're going snacks, I
Yeah.
think it's Funyuns.
Let's go Funyuns. That makes sense to me. I'm
But
perfect.
we can both agree that is not like, what are these? Like, we're doing dirty potato chips versus cheese doodles.
What are those?
Cheese doodles are just crappy Cheeto Puffs. But they're moving on because I've never heard of the other thing.
That's great.
Grandma's cookies.
All right, you like
the
soft
multi
cookies.
flavors.
You like soft cookies,
versus,
but you also love.
White cheddar.
Yeah.
And Smart Food white cheddar came in clutch at school. We had teachers would always have these because they're the healthy snack and they're so good.
Right.
I'm going with the Smart Food white cheddar
Do it.
popcorn.
Do it.
Doritos nacho cheese versus Deep River original sea salt chips.
Ooh, I love Deep River sea salt chips, but we got to go Doritos.
There's no chance I'm not
Yeah.
moving Doritos. Rolled Gold Tiny Twist versus Cracker Jacks.
Oh man,
Do you like Are you a Cracker Jack guy?
I do like Cracker Jacks, but I maintain my stance about popcorn that it's not worth it.
I'll agree. Cracker Jacks are a mess,
Yeah,
but you get a fun prize inside, Ross.
you do. But I do like them. I do.
Also, they're
Almonds.
iconic in buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if for the home team. They've cemented
Right.
themselves, Ross.
True.
But if there's one thing I've learned about us through this list is that we love pretzels,
We do love pretzels.
and I'm grabbing pretzels before I'm grabbing Cracker Jacks.
Yeah, sounds right.
Kettle House. Oh, now
Oh,
here we go, Ross.
Yeah.
I want to ask you this
yeah.
because of how it's presented.
Yep.
It's just cookie dough, right?
Yep.
Like eating cookie dough.
Yep.
And I'm gonna be real. There's been multiple times in the middle of the day where I've gone into the freezer, seen some cookie dough, and just got a square and ate it.
Right.
I don't care about that salmonella. Fight me.
Fight me, salmonella. I don't care.
I eat seafood all the time.
Yeah.
Salmon, salmon. Oh my god.
I
Also, animal crackers.
okay, so because I came up in theater, like animal crackers are a really popular dancer snack. Because you
Why?
can have like 40 of them and barely take in anything except for like carbs. And so I've always done animal crackers. But I respect very much what you're saying, that there's a difference between Toll House like this, pulling it out of the refrigerator, eating the cookie dough. Otherwise, it's not a snack.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're talking about place and bake cookies are not a snack. Those are a dessert. But if you're talking about just grabbing the cookie dough, that is a snack to me.
And I would do that before for animal crackers.
Let's do it.
Dangerous. I didn't expect to see those. Chex Mix versus Utz. I'm going Chex Mix.
Chex Mix, but shout out Pam Beasley.
Shout out Pam Beasley.
Not Pam Beasley.
Karen
Filippelli.
Filippelli. Sun Chips versus Wise. I like Sun Chips.
Sun Chips.
Snyder's Pretzel Rods versus Miss Vicky's. Shout out Miss Vicky. Shout out Subway.
Shout out Miss Vicky's and the jalapeno flavor too. I love the jalapeno flavor.
Yes. Shout out Miss Vicky's for making Subway almost worth it.
I'm tired of advancing pretzels. We already have pretzels.
Yeah.
So let's do Miss Vicky's.
Ritz Crackers versus Fudge Stripe Minis. I'm going Fudge Stripe Minis.
Fudge Stripe Minis. That's easy.
Ooh, any day of the week. Shout out
That's
to
easy.
Keebler.
That's easy.
Cape Cod Original versus Famous Amos.
I gotta go Famous Amos.
All right.
I like the Cape Cod chips, but I gotta go Famous Amos.
Ruffles versus just
It's-
crackers.
It's basically Anthony Davis's sponsorship versus Anthony Davis. Let's go Ruffles. I think
I'm going Ruffles. I'm
yeah.
going Ruffles. All right.
I'm remarkably close in packaging, by the way.
They really are. Tostitos versus Bugles. It's Tostitos.
It's gotta be Tostitos, right? Okay, great.
We gave Bugles their run.
Yeah.
Moon Pie versus Slim Jim.
Slim Jim.
Slim Jim.
We gave
yeah.
Moon Pie. We established their status with the Mobile. We're good now. Funyuns.
Funyuns.
It's not even
easy.
worth it.
Not even
Cheese
close.
doodles. I don't even know what the cheese doodle is.
Ooh.
Ooh. I'm gonna let you take this one.
As much as I love these, the Doritos.
All right. Nacho cheese flavor, by the way.
Nacho
Not that
cheese.
disgusting Cool Ranch crap.
Tiny Twists versus chocolate chip cookie dough. I'm going Tiny Twist.
Yeah, I would go Tiny Twist first as a snack.
Chex Mix versus Sun Chips.
Sun Chips for me.
Yep. I'd agree.
Although I respect the little brown chips, the garlic chips, in the Chex Mix a lot. Miss Vicky's versus Fudge Stripe Minis. I'm gonna go Fudge Stripe Minis.
Yeah, same. Fudge Stripe Minis. We gotta be real, Ross. Might make a run.
Might make a run.
Like low key. Like I kind of like those a lot.
Yeah.
Famous Amos versus Ruffles. I'm going Ruffles.
Ruffles.
Tostitos versus Slim Jims.
I'm going Tostitos.
I'll go Tostitos. I gotta be real. I'm not a huge fan of pre-baked packaged cookies. Funyuns versus Doritos. Ooh, I'm going Funyuns. I think.
I love it. I love it. Funyuns. I'm all about it.
Ooh. Tiny
about
Twist versus Sun Chips.
I'm going Tiny Twist.
Same. Fudge Stripes versus Ruffles. Fudge Stripes.
I thought you said you're not a fan of pre-baked cookies.
These are different. It doesn't count. It's a different kind of
whole new
cookie.
ball game with
talking,
fudge stripe minis in there.
I'm talking about chocolate chip cookies.
All right, let's go fudge stripe minis.
Like
I'm
Chips
down.
Ahoy and stuff like that. I'm not into them very much. Tostitos versus Funyuns. I'm going Funyuns any day.
Funyuns, yeah, Funyuns.
Roll Gold versus Fudge Stripe Minis. I'm going Fudge Stripe Minis.
Fudge stripe minis, let's do it. Run for fudge stripe minis. I love it.
And Funyuns versus Fudge Stripe Minis.
It's got to be Funyuns, right?
It's Funyuns.
It's Funyuns, yeah.
And now, Cheez-Its versus Funyuns.
Wow, we have to do a poll on this too because this is gonna be really good. But
I'm
this
going...
is rough. This is rough.
Ooh. We need it. I'm going Funyuns. I'm going Funyuns.
I'm going Cheez-Its. Let's. You go Funyuns. I'm going Cheez-Its. We'll put it to a vote, and then whoever wins the poll wins.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do it that way. They'll let America be the tiebreaker, or not even just America. Everybody, whoever's listening, you all can be the tiebreaker. Let Twitter be the tiebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got to wrap up the show too.
All right.
So we'll
Cheez-Its
put that
versus Funyuns.
Cheez-Its versus Funyuns. We're gonna put that up on the poll at Full Press Radio. Right? That's when you're gonna do it on.
I'll just tweet on mine because I have it on my
Okay.
computer, and then I'll
Cool.
just retweet it.
Dope. At Dilly Sanders, or if you're following Full Press Radio, you'll see the retweet. Get your votes in. Give them the entire weekend for the vote.
Yes.
Give it
yes.
until Monday, and then we will update on Monday's show, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Dylan Ross, A Sports, will be back. Dylan, what did we save today?
Fudge Stripe Minis.
Fudge stripe minis. For sure. Thanks everybody for listening in. For Dylan Sanders, at Dilly Sanders on Twitter. I am Ross Jackson, at Ross Jackson Nola. We'll see you on Monday. Have a good weekend.